Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are speed rushing through the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Last episode we tried to boss rush, speed rush Eve. That is what we are doing. We have tried every single character in a row and failed miserably at all of them. Today is Samson, so there is actually a bit of a chance. Now, eagle-eyed people will notice my win streak is to -11, and it was -10 at the end of the last episode. As in the middle, I just tried to boss rush Isaac again and got nowhere with it. I want to just look here. There is no reason why I shouldn't be able to get to the dark place with Isaac, or do all of the stamps except for the speed rush with Cain, to get to the chest here with Judas. There is a lot of reason why I can't get any further or make any more progress with the blue baby. Eve should be able to go get all of them. Samson should be able to get all of them. Azazel is a problem. Probably not going to get very much further on any of them. We've already done everything except for boss rush on Lazarus and Eden. So there are some more things to be done. On top of that, there's also a couple of quests that I want to, a couple of challenges that we still have to work on, and I want to give them another try. But after that, it seems like I don't know how to say it. Seems like we're getting close to the plateau after that. Maybe we'll start doing just runs. I can certainly keep making episodes, but I guess I want to too. I may significantly reduce the amount of episodes I record, but I really can't do that too much. They might be very fast episodes like this. I could do that. Yes, that is something I'm thinking all of this just off the top of my head, if you can't tell. So we could do one run episodes that'll give me a nice set of episodes to keep going and keep posting daily, which keeps us consistent. I've heard from many people that on YouTube you should be very consistent, and I believe that. So by not doing the episodes like we used to do it, where it'd be quick death, then another quick death, then a 2.5-hour run, what we might have much more of is if only I had some way of breaking up the episodes afterwards and inserting but there's so much post work you have to do on that. It's so easy to record one long episode, and way more work to have to say, alright, now I want to put a previously at the front of this second half of it, I want to put a to be continued at the end of this. It's really a lot more work. Here we are, Samson. I thought Samson would actually get somewhere, but just look. It's not like I'm saying I can't do these things, that I could never ever beat this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's unlikely in the one recording that I do that it will happen when I'm recording. Oh great. Speed down, range down. You really been nice to me, game. There is statements to be said that a better one experiment I need to do, and I am really stupid for not doing it right now, is I need to be uploading videos at this moment while I'm playing Isaac, while I'm playing FTL in particular, because those are two games that require no online connectivity, have nothing to do with online connectivity. So why am I not using that this time to upload? The only thing that would stop that from being a good idea is the fact that it might make my computer sluggish. But I don't really buy that on FTL, and I really don't buy it even on Isaac, that uploading would use so much extra processing power. In today's computers, we have a glut of processing power, and the only thing that really makes things sluggish is just inefficient programming. And as they got gluts of way too much processing power, they stopped being as efficient as they used to be. Supposed to be boss rush in here. Trying. And so, the only other thing that I haven't mentioned, as far as I can recall, is the final character. And I think that'll be the wrap up. Really, we will go through and attempt to unlock the final character. I think I'm gonna probably fail at that too, and but yeah, I think shifting from being we've got to record a 2.5 hour episode of Isaac at this point is a good idea. We still will have 2.5 hour episodes when I have good runs, but they are going to become few and far between, is what I'm saying. It will now be the quick death that you used to see. Those are now interesting option to get to 9 lives. I'm not gonna take that option. I'm pretty high up on the health, and I probably want the rest of the key, and I guess that's everything. We're behind the boss rush, so we need to keep going, keep going. We will certainly get back into the game when the DLC comes out. There's no question to that. So there might be it might be a very short lull in which I even bother to just adjust it. But yeah, I want to do some more games. I want to finish up FTL, which is it's been a little slow too, about just giving me that random thing. We have two games here I shouldn't have put back to back. Two games that really, to get 100%, are being set just by a random number generator versus a schedule I'd like to do. There are some older games I would like to do. I want to get more games on my channel. I'd like to overwork at the moment, and through that overwork come out with a YouTube channel that has what looks like 5 years of content, but they've all technically been uploaded. That wasn't the right one to go to. I should have gone to the shop. We're supposed to be boss rushing here, and I'm not really boss rushing, am I? Faith up. Almost feel like it's too late on the boss rush. Regeneration and HP up, good. Let's just keep going, keep going. No, I'm ahead of it, but not by enough. Ooh, pill. There was one game I was thinking about doing, and I'm not gonna do it, called The Evil Within. And really the reason why I'm not doing it is because of the reviews of the game, that it felt like it was going to be a spiritual successor to Resident Evil 4, which, you know what, I probably could go back and play that one more time. Even though I've probably played it so many freaking times at this point. A lot of these games, old games, I think about doing a series about it. It would be the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, maybe 10th time I've played through a game. And I'm not talking like Isaac here, where I've played through it. I've played through this probably 100 times at this point. I'm talking full story, front to beginning playthroughs. But yeah, I wouldn't be particularly opposed to doing Resident Evil. If is it even on the PC? I'd have to look. Okay. I certainly enjoyed Resident Evil 4 on the... I think I played it on the GameCube first, and then it came out. They came out with the Wii edition, but I didn't play the Wii version very often because that seemed a bit cheatery. Seems a bit cheatery because the game seemed to be significantly helping me aim, which you would have to do on the Wii remote. That thing was not as accurate as it pretended it was. Still boss rushing. 2 more floors. And then I played 4, I played 5, and maybe I played 6? I think I played 6, maybe I didn't. It's possible I didn't play 6. 5 in a lot of ways was the beginning and the end of me playing video games with my brother. And it really doesn't have anything to do with the game. It just had to do with where he was and I were at our lives. They, suffice it to say, no, he wasn't. At that point, he was not living in the same house as me. He had moved out, and I had moved out. Yeah, I moved out first. Then he moved out later. Yeah, as an older brother often does. I'm not gonna say should though, because in all honesty, my opinion is everybody should live with everybody, and you should have 3 to 4 generations of your family in a house. That way the house will be paid off and nobody's paying ridiculous mortgage payments each month. Anyways, so he had moved out, and let's see if I can remember. I think he pretty much moved out after he got married, when he got married, before he got married. So I think he directly went from living at the family house, our parents' house, to his girlfriend's apartment. Not girlfriend's apartment at the time though, but wife's apartment. And so I got him a Xbox 360 for his wedding present. Now, that is probably not a good gift to give for a wedding gift, but I don't know if there was a miscommunication or what, but oh, that's interesting. I didn't know the gold key worked for that. I jokingly suggested I'd get an Xbox because he was working at a summer camp, and I said, well, maybe I should give an Xbox to your wife, since you're gonna be gone so long, she'll have something to do. And he mentioned it to his wife, and she said, well, yeah, you know, that sounds pretty cool. And at least that's what he told me she said, so I'm not sure if she ever really said that or not, or if he was just playing me for a free Xbox. So anyways, I said fine, I was gonna get a wedding gift anyway, so here's a 360, and I got him the red 360 Xbox that came with Resident Evil 6. And I figured, I got myself a copy for it, and I figured somebody, either his wife or me, would eventually play me in co-op with it, and it just never happened. So I'm not even sure he ever even played very far into 6. I know for a fact he really didn't ever play much with his Xbox, because he just got into a different job, he's a newlywed, and he's making the right decisions there and picking his wife over Xbox. So didn't get used a lot. Now it does get used still to this day as their primary Hulu and Netflix device. So they're still getting quite a lot of use out of it. Something happened to the red version, and the disk drive messed up, which is common in 360s, and so I traded him out, the red version that I originally gave him, with the white version that I originally had, because I had bought the black version that was the model up. And so he's actually using my original Xbox now. But yeah, that was pretty much the end of him playing video games, and that was pretty much the end of him playing video games with me as such. And then eventually he just decided he wanted to clear out some space or something, and gave me most of the games that I lent him back. And I wisely chose to take them because I was afraid they would get lost or scratched by their son, their newborn kid, who would love to, I'm sure, put them in and out of the disk drive for hours each day. Plus, they're probably most of the Xbox games I had are mature, and that will eventually become an issue to not have mature games in easy access to their son. So I took most of them back, except for the maybe one or two that I thought they were really gonna play. I was very obsessed with the 360 when it first came out. It was, if the 360 wasn't around, I possibly would have lost interest in playing video games for a lot earlier and a lot longer. But even with the 360, there was this eventual, mostly because of arthritis, year of which I didn't play games. And it's pretty much the same now. I wouldn't say it's much different that the ability to put these games I'm playing now on YouTube have increased my interest in playing by a lot. I am not boss rushing. I am not boss rushing at all. This is not what boss rushing is. There you go. Did I make it? I don't know. I really have to question whether I'm going to make the boss rush. I really have to question if I've made it. I also don't remember which way to go. Because I don't think I'm gonna die here. But I don't think I made the boss rush. So this may be one of those situations where I need to exit out and figure out which direction I'm gonna go. Interesting thought here. So we're playing Samson. Samson needs to go to the dark place. It puts me right back where I was. Good. I take the negative. I have no key. And we missed it by 30 seconds. I mean, here's the one situation where I was talking too long, and okay, I get that, but we missed it by 30 seconds. And that's just ridiculousness. 20 minutes is a little too short for the boss rush. It's doable, but you just gotta hold butt. So what's the new strategy on this run? We do need to go to the dark place. We need to stop rushing, although we still kind of need to rush because there's no reason to stick around in these red ones. There's no item rooms. Maybe there's some stores, but even if there are stores, I don't have any coins. Becomes very difficult as you become an adult to have a relationships with people and maintain those relationships. And I'm not just talking romantic relationships, I'm talking all relationships. Just people get jobs, and I know you think school is takes all your time, and rightfully it does, and more egregiously it takes all your time and doesn't pay you anything other than an education. And I won't say free education because it isn't, but at least not in the United States. But when you get a job, you are also older, and something happens there, and then it's just like all of your time is gone. You used to be able to, I remember as a kid, pretty much ignore your homework, not really do it, save that all for like in between bus rides and such. At least that's what I did. So I never did any homework at all. I could certainly see if you were actually doing homework, then that would probably be a pain in the butt and taking way too much of your time. But I never did any of that, so I had plenty of time. When I could do like barely deal with school, just deal with school. I mean, I didn't care about it or anything, and then have plenty of time every single day to get several hours of video games in. And once you become an adult and have a job, something about a job takes that away. You're either too tired or something else happened. And so when you start working, you maybe you find an hour on the weekends. If you have a kid in the job, forget it, you don't have any time at all. If you have a kid, a wife in the job, forget it, you not only do you not have any time, you're overbooked at that point. So all your time gets sucked away from you because of being an adult and having children and having siblings. It's not just a wife thing, it's siblings. If you're female and why do I even justify it like that? It's just having a significant other is the part of your life you've committed to, because you've committed to it. This is a weird boss room. that's where all your time goes. We're supposed to get the missing poster at some point. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never seen that item, and I thought we were supposed to get it. That's what I wanted to do, at least. I know what it takes to unlock the final character. It's just I wanted to go through the mechanism the game had set up for you to find out what it takes to do the final character. And that requires getting the missing poster, going to a sacrifice room, and killing yourself. And I just haven't seen the missing poster. I've seen the missing page too. I have that, but no missing poster. So I'm gonna have to look that up and see if maybe I misread it, and it is the missing page. That I'm thinking about. Feels like I've pretty much completely recovered from my sickness, my cold. Haven't coughed once as far as I can recall this morning. And that's always wonderful when you wake up that day after being sick and you just have the absence of the miserable situation you were in. And sometimes because it is normal, it's hard to recognize, you know what, I'm not feeling miserable anymore. I was yesterday and now I'm not. I guess there's probably something deeper that could be interpreted to that. As far as thought of people getting over grieving and sadness, too, is one day you just wake up and you don't feel sad anymore. Of course, that's not true for everyone. There's always people that 10, 20 years later, they're still just as upset about something. I have some, well, my grandfather is like that. He's still remembers like the day people died for people that died 30 years ago. And this is probably more about my issue than his issue. It's just I don't ever understand it. Like, that was so long ago. Why are you still upset about it? But then again, he was also really anticipatory, happy, or excited about his birthday, and it's his 94th. It was his 94th birthday, and I'm like, you've had 93 more of these. it's just a day, what do you care? But I can't ever convince anybody to think like me on these things. And I don't really try. I just silently stare and judge people and try to figure out why they think one day is more important than the other. When it really isn't. Well, I could run around and get hearts, and I believe that is the right thing to do. There's no reason not to run around and get these hearts back. There we go. I have no left trigger item. I am this far into the game, still haven't gotten a single left trigger item. Now, of course, that's because I was boss rushing. So, obviously, I am not in great shape. How would you defeat this guy without, like, there's no way to hit him. There's no way to hit him, and yet somehow I just hit him. I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. No reason to rush now. Might as well take our every second and every precaution. Should I be going in the pain rooms? Yes. Probably. Should I be doing every single room on the floor? Probably. Yeah, I gotta go in the pain room. Yeah. Wouldn't have even cost me anything. Because I have this shield. See, it cost me nothing to go in the pain room, and yet I still wasn't thinking about doing it. I need to clear everything on this floor. I should have cleared everything on the previous floor. I should have done as soon as I knew I didn't get the boss rush. Even if I had done the boss rush, I need to go back to my old style playing. It's hard to get into that mentality. At least you're getting a nice long episode here in the middle. I thought you would have gotten very short episodes. And I think this is probably how the series is going to go from now on. It's just going to be lots of short episodes, short, and then one wrong. I'm not going to try and move things out of order. So you may have a really long one on Monday, you may have a really long one on Friday, you may have a week of really long ones, and then a week of really short ones. It's just going to be whatever the game, as far as the game goes, is as far as the game goes. I'm gonna be a little upset if this guy gives me Steam sale. So we got a black heart there. Good. Remember that. Full health build. Too good. Think this is the secret room? Nope. Oh man. This room is just deadly. It's not gonna hit either one of those flames. Did that wrong. Did that wrong. Wasting bombs. Okay, so I think we can see what the right move to do here is. Notice my shield has not worked once. Blood bag. Sweet. Might as well even shoot the flames. Just get back to old-fashioned way of playing this game. Let's do this. Take it. Samson has bloody rage, by the way, so every room I do also makes me stronger, which would have been probably useful had I gotten to the boss rush room. There might be a strategy there of, oh, I don't know, doing the last entire floor. So put a bomb right here. Oh, come on, shoot. Nope. Where could it be? I have one more bomb left. Notice there was no last chance. Nope, not there either. So it could have been, I think we tried below, couldn't have been there either. I have no clue. Maybe up here? Where are the bombs now? Let's go get that black heart and fight Satan. Not in a great place. We've got the bloody rage up and all that, but still not really in a great place. I have no idea what this walking around spider actually does. It doesn't seem to do much of anything. Ooh, do I get a deal with the devil if I don't take any damage when fighting the devil? I don't think so. Although I think maybe we have done that. Maybe we have. Anywho. So we go to the dark place. I'm not gonna fight Mega Satan or anything crazy like that, but we're gonna try and defeat the lamb. Dark place, dark room, whatever the name is. Spiders. This sucks. Speed down. Pheromones. Full health. Soul heart. A couple more spiders. Take the pheromones. Try and save them for that one time I need them. There you go. You all love each other now. So I have the Holy Mantle defense, so I can take one hit in any one room. But I don't feel like I'm in the best situation at the moment. I can barely see through this darkness, and then you have this red creep, which, or is it blood? I have no idea what's going on. Black spiders, we can barely see the spiders, barely see anything. I only can imagine how bad it would be to try and watch this on the TV, where YouTube turns the color even darker for some silly reason. I'm wasting bombs guessing where the secret rooms are gonna be. Oh, I need to hurry. Hurry! That's what I thought. Chad's dropping hearts, and that's good news. But I haven't taken any damage on this floor so far. I started with 2 soul hearts. I'm still at 2 soul hearts. I have gotten hit, I just haven't taken damage. There, I got hit again. But if I can beat this room, or bomb my way out of this room, the one bomb I have might be best used as a way of escaping the boss fight, but I don't think it works that way. I could escape a room like this, true, and then start over from scratch, but that wouldn't really be that helpful. Oh, these guys. Can't even bomb my way out of there. Oh, you freaking suck. It's just, this is just straight up, keep running in circles, keep running. Don't let him get a target on you. Oh, this sucks. This sucks terrible. I have this whole path of hearts too. If I can beat these guys, then I can go get them and refill my health, but only if I can get these guys. Monkey paw. Alright. So back up to full health, but I lost my 2 soul hearts. Soul heart. Let's keep that sitting here. There's the boss room. Which is wiser to finish out this floor? Bad gas. Oh, that's really helpful. Hierophant. I think it's smarter to finish out this floor in the hopes of getting some kind of item. That's all we're looking for, is just some kind of item. Something that would help. We've got all kinds of soul hearts falling down. So that's good news. I've got no bombs. I got 51 coins. The coins are so useless at the moment. Unless I can find a bagger. Keys are just about as useless. So, in theory, one of the giant worm bosses could work with this guy and make like a super boss with a head, I suppose. I don't think it ever happens. Mask of Infamy. First time I've even seen a Mask of Infamy on this run. It's like some runs don't even give you some of these guys, which is fine. I appreciate not seeing the Mask of Infamy because he is a pain in the butt. Well, Lil Steven is not certainly nothing. My heart levels are going down. I hope that I'm exchanging life for the right reasons here. So we have more than enough soul hearts at the moment. So let's go ahead and take this one because it'll pay off better. I'm gonna walk in there with full health, more than likely. Full health the pill, not full health the... Quit getting hit. That was a terrible room. That was just a terrible room. That really took away everything we'd been saving. So I take this soul heart. I take this soul heart. I take... Let's see what's in here. This black heart. And then I take full health now, and Hierophant lay it into the fight with me, and hope this works. Didn't want to use the red black heart there quite like that. I am having tons of trouble seeing things. There you go. Thanks for lighting it up for me. That made it so much better. Thank you, Lamb. I'm being sarcastic. I always feel the need to announce I'm being sarcastic. Just so that one person who doesn't get it gets it. So, wow, let's just take a moment here and look at the seed. Our damage is only that high because of the Bloody Rage, which is what we started off with. We got very few items because we boss rushed for most of it. This is really not a scenario where you would think you would succeed all the way to the end of the game. It really isn't, because we didn't start collecting any real items until after Mom's Foot. But we pulled it off, mostly by luck, mostly by dumb luck, but we did it. Samson's lock has appeared in the basement, and I'm glad for that. At least in this run, we have accomplished something in this run of attempting for speed runs, but we're still gonna keep on doing speed runs. Next one will be Azazel. That'll probably end real fast, and then Lazarus, and then Eden. But we did the dark place on Samson. I knew we could do Samson. I'm pretty sure we can do Eve. I'm not so sure about the question mark, baby. Judas needs to go to the chest. Don't see any reason why we couldn't do that. It'll just take a few jumps. Cade needs to go to the dark place. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to pull that off. Isaac needs to go to the dark place. This is only because the only reason he hasn't been to the dark place is because the dark place wasn't unlocked when I was playing with him for most of the time. So, a couple more. Next time is Azazel. And that was a very strange speed run, because it really wasn't it changed from a failed speed run to a successful lamb run. So failure or success, about average there. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of the videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am at RydoOfall, RYDOOFALL. If you want to friend me on Steam, it's spelled RYDO_OF_ALL. Have a good evening.